Yeah.
So, we're back in the man cave. It's me and Big Camo, Calamity, Carlos.
Alright, mate.
Alright, brother, how you doing?
Swan yay, mate. It's good to be here in sunny Runcorn.
We've come all the way from a sunny Doncaster to the lead factory to make some leads, get packed, pipeline in preparation prior to France on Friday.
Next week.
Yeah, we'll go to France, so we'll come down, we're going to get our leather together, we're going to get some leads done, we're going to get some bait making done, some speciality stuff there, and we're going to pack the car so there's not 1 inch of room spare for anything.
And we've received a present from Screaming Delcums, as you can see. Screaming Delcums.
You can't see that.
And on that side, we've got Big Carp Camo Carl.
But it's not Big Carp Camo Carl, it's Big Camo Carp Carl because
he fucked up!
I wrote Big Carp Camo Carl. Yes, they printed it slightly back to front, but who cares because, yeah.
So now I'm a Big Camo Carl who
Yeah.
catches carp, hopefully quite often this time round.
Going to be making bait, lots of bait, we're going to be making leads, and generally just have a little bit of banter like we always do, don't we?
Yeah, and we might even make some rigs for him as well.
Oh, we might even make some rigs. Bo diddly.
Yeah.
Right, can you not knock it? Right, let's get that primers fired up.
Anyway, you're looking really smart in that
Thank you.
new top which you've organised and got.
Well, good.
It's funny that you ordered it and I got one same time as you, and then Pete ended up having one, Tony ended up having one.
And now Spider Johnny wants one too.
Exactly.
But in
why-
a medium because he's only a little fart.
Yeah. Well, but anyway, let's go.
And you've got a Ridge Monkey cap.
Yeah, we got this for free. What we did, we're at the Carp Show Manchester, and because I was with Teo, they went, "Oh, young lad, do you want a cap?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, thanks." So he got a cap, yeah. And then
Did you get me one?
I told him to take it off, so he took it off. And we walked around a bit later on. "Oh, would you like a cap, young man?" He went, "Yeah, I'll have a cap." So we had 2. We were after 3. We didn't get 3.
You didn't get me one.
But Teo might give you his, or you can have mine. You can have mine. Would you like mine?
Lousy bastard.
Would you like mine?
Lousy bastard.
Would you like mine?
No, it's all right. I've got one. This is my cap. This is my new one with my badges. And on the other side, there's going to be infidel.
See,
so everybody knows I am not Muslim.
What? I really like your cap, apart from one thing.
Shut up, dickhead. Let's
That's
get some
bad,
lead.
isn't it? The lead making factory in Runcorn with Screaming Delcums, and as you can see, he's tidied up his little area a little bit, and he's now using a nice contraption, a Coleman filter to filter the is it
Paraffin.
Paraffin it is.
Parafino!
Yeah, into what do you actually call this?
It's a primer stove. Swedish primer stove.
Swedish primer stove. It's a nice bit of kit actually. I do quite like it. It's got a bit of class about it. You know, a bit of age, but you know, quality from age.
It's over 50 years old and it's never packed up on me. That's
That-
quality.
Yeah, not like
My dad's
not
used
like
it.
Coleman's. How many Coleman's you been through?
3
Dual fuel,
424s
doubles,
and 3 Sportsters I've been through.
singulars.
Yeah.
So, but I've heard tips off general people that if you use a bit of Red X and put it in your petrol with your Coleman's, it helps clean the generators out a little bit, and so you don't have as much problems as which a lot of us do have with Sportsman's.
Sportsters.
Sportsters. What are you doing there, mate?
Preheating it. It's an old stove, mate. You've got to preheat it with methylated spirits.
Ooh, suits you, sir. You know what I mean? Tips of the trade.
And this is packed up and all.
Oh no, it's not
I
happening
need
today.
light, because I need to light my candle.
There you go.
Tips, tricks, and handy hints. So it's preheating the primers before we fire it up, and then Carlito wants to make some of my Swinline special leads.
Swinline, yeah? Not inline, swinline.
That's a mix between swivel and inline. Yeah, it's my own little idea, my own little invention.
And
so if you see them on the market very shortly, to pinch the idea off me.
Exactly. Because I've not seen it anywhere else. Especially that lad who is on Facebook nicking Chris's ideas for his marker leads and all that. you're just jumping on his bandwagon. He might be a little bit crazy, but every person who's next to craziness is a very clever person.
They're called geniuses, Carlos.
Right,
Genius.
exactly. So he's created the swing line. So we're going to make a few swing lines today because they're actually quite a nice lead. And we're going to make a few other leads as well, aren't we, today, and get some coated and get the orders ready for the lads in France. So we've got a busy day ahead of us, and we're just waiting for him to start cracking it up. We're going to make a few leads first because we actually enjoy making leads, and very shortly me and Screaming Delkins will have some swing liners to show you.
You can have that 4 ounce.
Yeah, we can start with that.
4 ounce, 3 ounce.
4 ounce and 3 ounces.
So, right, so there's 4 ounce.
Yeah.
There's 3 ounce. There's 4 ounce.
Nice one.
Proper good centre of gravity, them 4 ounces. That'll nail them. That'll nail them.
And we've got one sort of already made at the minute.
Without the swivel.
Without the swivel. So you can see the little hole in the end just there.
Because that is an inline.
So you put your grommet into there. And that's like an inline one. But we're going to actually put a swivel onto this side of it with the hole, so it will be a swing line. So here we go, look at that. Top-tastic stove's piping itself up.
Yeah, it's going to be 50, 60 year old that. Hasn't packed up yet.
And obviously with
personal protective equipment.
we have got a mask which I'm going to open and put on myself. It's not as good as Screaming Delkins one because obviously it's going to
So
look
you might
after
be the
itself
lucky one,
first.
you get cancer and I don't, that's just greedy that.
Yeah, thanks mate. You're going to put one of those things on Facebook again saying, oh, I want everyone to notice me and give it all that spool about cancer and stuff like
Yes, it's called attention seeking, Carl.
that. Exactly.
Just like you do when you're out fishing, always seeking attention.
Yeah. Anyway, let's crack it on. We'll put our mask on.
Put it on your head, you look like a tit head.
There you go, mate. Is that alright for you, son?
That's alright, I love your hair.
Good, isn't it? Shall I cut it before this
You need to get that cut. You're a scruffy little urchin.
I was thinking about it, right?
Right,
Ah.
let's get jiggy with it.
Right. Anyway, so stove's burning on there, look. Looking good. Ready to get the lead on soon. That'll all smoke off because it's got a bit of muck in the lead. He likes to do his leads over candlelight, so that's why he's got his candle on. Here's some back leads there. And he's coming back with clean water now. Well done, Mr. Thornhill. Oh, he's putting his granny mask on. What's that, mate?
Right, you've got a job to do now.
What's that, Mr. Screaming Delkins?
You are the novice, so therefore, yeah, how it starts is if you're a novice lead maker, you've got to do all the shitty jobs.
Obviously.
Yeah, so that means connecting swivels to loops, okay? That is the shittiest job you can do apart from filing, which you're going to be doing later on as well.
Thanks for that, mate. Yeah. Do you know why I get to do the shittiest jobs?
Why?
Because him, Mr. Screaming Delkins, and Shapoopy Yoopy Yoopy, his woman, said that I've got to have this mug for when we're in France because I will be the slave.
My slave!
So that's what I'm being. Screaming Delkins' slave. You're happy about that, aren't you?
As a pig in shit.
Oh dear. So, I've got my slave mug. Just like to thank Shapoopy for that, you bitch. And hopefully it won't break by the time we've finished making leads. No reaction to that one, guys and gals.
I'm busy.
What lead is it we're making, mate?
4-ounce ones. Swing line.
Swing line leads.
Swing, not swing.
Swing.
Yeah.
Hold on, not. Yeah.
Swing lines. Swiveling lines.
What do you call this little bit? What goes into all this?
Lead loop.
A what? Lead loop?
Lead loop. 2, 4,
12, 13.
8, 12.
So you have that little bit which goes into the lead. There. And then you put your swivel on it and push it in. Then that goes into lead onto your loop. And that's it. Yeah? Can you see that?
You do it down there.
Looking at your legs. And that's it.
Bob's your teapot. But it's a two-man job. Come on, Carly, poke. Right.
You can't do 13, surely.
Why not?
13 can be an unlucky number.
So, this is what we call a shit job. You've got to stand there and let the lead melt. And of course Carl's got that job.
Yeah, because what am I? I'm the slave!
Slave! Slave!
Good. I'm not forgiving you for that, Denise. Slave, what's that all about?
And if he doesn't do as he's told, I'm gonna turn into the Mad Axeman.
I mean, bivvy bitch, now I'm a slave, not just a bivvy bit. You know what I mean?
Slave. Look, he's got his head on top of his slave cup.
Yeah, only because I did that to you with your knob jockey. Knob jockey thing.
Well, quite well actually.
So we've got Screaming Delkins on YouTube. Hey, we're dancing to him. Oh, and his phone's going off now as well.
Hello, mate. What's that? Yeah. All right, is that you, Pete? All right, mate. You've been shorty.
Turn it up, Ben.
There's my mask.
Chris is not wearing his mask and he's making leads. He's going to get cancer. I've got mine on. Can you see it? Where's yours, Chris? Screaming Delkins. That's it. He's doing it his toe now. He's getting it on. Come on. Get your hat on as well. You look too grey otherwise.
Shut
That's
up,
it.
you fucking knobhead.
This is our little video which we made up from you. We just put on because the song's quite good actually. We're going to have a little bit of a... Come on. He's trying to do his Chubby Brown dance.
Jimmy!
So, last bit of leads making now. We're on backwards straight. If you can see our little pile of leads in there, we've got quite a few made. I'll take video camera over, we'll have a quick look.
If you don't talk that, all that. Said you better believe it!
How old's that pan actually? What's happened to the handle, mate?
Tell us, because it gets set up.
And that you made yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good little spoon, that, mate.
And that one.
Oh, I've got to go back a bit. Have you got like a chain between your mask for your teeth, and then your little balls inside that mask?
Snooker ball.
Yeah,
Got a
two.
snooker ball
On
in
either
me
side.
got. 2 men in a fucking shed making stuff with masks on. Look at that. You've wasted all candle.
Oh. Anyway, look at that. That's how many we've been making. How many do you reckon we've made there, Tony?
That's a good 70 leads there.
You reckon? That's good going, isn't it, mate?
That'd be 70 quid to you, look.
How much for a big cat camo Carl?
Oh well, normal price of a quid for everybody. £1.25 for you.
If you make them,
Well,
if you make them.
you don't get to take them.
Oh, he's changing his tone now, isn't he?
That ran out 6 minutes before you got here. So now you pay for them and take them.
Yeah, right.
New design.
I'm charging you for petrol, so really, quits then, yeah?
Well, I'll tell you what then.
I'll charge you for all the petrol and I'll come over to your house.
Oh, here we go. Screaming Delcums has changed. Since his hair's been getting grey, he's been getting angry.
Now I can take away your memories. Whoa.
England belongs to me.
To me, to me, to me.
Look at this famous person on television here. Oh, look.
Shut up, you dick.
Hello, have you had more views than Danny Fairbraz? Have you? Have you? Have you had more views than Danny Fairbraz?
I'm busy.
Alright.
And you're fucking about. Ding dang dong.
Say that, boys and girls. Choosh. 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 Choosh.
With a shadow of the tree into the water, you drinking your beer, starting to relax. Sun's out. Exactly. All we need to get you a fish now, innit, mate? Seen a new cooking tent? I know, I've seen it. I've even done my own little spool on
Like
it.
that. Bit of advertising for Samson. Oh, Wilson. Where is Wilson?
Oh, you did film some shite, yeah.
Where's Wilson?
Fucking killed him.
After we were on that desert island, he decided to travel the world once he got off, so he went to Rastafarian land. Jamaica? Yeah, that's the one. Oh, it's London, isn't it? Well, a bit of both. I think he's travelled world, mate, since he got off that
Bish
island.
bash bosh.
I've heard you like a bit of Wilson.
Oh, back to front, back to front. Just made that, didn't you, mate? Oh, yeah.
I know how big they are and how much lead I needed in a ladle.
What did you say? You know how big they are and how much you need to fill it.
Yeah.
Or fill them. Or it. Or that.
You know what, Carl?
Yes.
Your clips are too long. That's about a 10-minute clip now, and I've got to edit that shit. So keep short, sharp
Now in
bursts.
Screaming Delcums. What are we making here?
I'm turning a little bit of lead into a bit of exquisite fishing tackle.
And we're actually doing this graft at the minute for Wiggs Malone, aren't we?
No, he's done it. This is for Gang Gang.
Yeah, Wiggs. Wiggs Malone. Different wigs. So leads have been made and now he's just eating the leads up, yeah?
Nom nom
To
nom
coat-
nom nom, I'm eating them, yeah.
to coat them, the pears. Shame they're not a proper pear, is it? So you're doing it till it just sort of goes silver slightly, don't you? That little bit nice and warm, yeah? Is that correct? I don't know.
You're watching?
Yeah?
Keep my eye on you with that camera because you know you're not very good.
Yeah, but you're not talking to me. Normally you say something and...
I know, but because I'm busy.
Oh, concentration by screaming Dalkins.
You can do the talking because you'll only talk over me anyway.
Well, carry on then. Thought you said don't burn it and
I'm
show
not burning
flames.
it, mate. Believe me, I've done thousands of these. Now into the good stuff. Watch the lead, not the man.
Was and
And if you put a thick coating on it like that, you don't burn your fingers.
And what name are you giving these leads?
Yeah. Turd-tastic.
Teo, go out and have a look at the front. See what's going on. There seems
There's
to be
probably something eating all our bait.
something like...
These are always double coated, my leads. So first coating. No, not that one either. Don't drop that down back of the freezer, whatever you do. It'll take you ages to move that freezer to get it. So, there's the first coating on a textured lead. A lot of people don't do this. They just dunk it straight in the pot. Double coated, never come off. Then we dunk it in again. And we just leave it there for a few seconds just to embed into the hot plastic. Then we take it out, give it a quick shake, and in the water before it melts. And that'll give you a textured and double coated, unlike some. One, it takes twice as long. Two, yeah, double amount of coating. Well, people normally do it once. Textured lead.
Nice that, mate. That's why he is known as the Lead King.
Not the Lion King.
The Lead King.
Not the Wang King.
The Lion King. Anyway, so that's Chris's coatings, and this is his little order book because he's quite famous now. Lots of people order from him. And as we go down here, let's see who we're making leads for. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Gang Gang for France! And it's 3-ounce flat pears with swivels times 10. And what does that say? Textured and what? Dung?
Total stealth.
Total stealth. And there you go. And that's what we're doing for Gang Gang.
One step further in fooling the fish.
Gang Gang's leads. Gang Gang's leads.
I'll tell you what we'll do after this. We'll give you a good hour's lesson in filming skills.
You don't need to, mate, because my filming skills there, you will see, are top-tit-tastic, mister.
Yes,
Screaming
it's total,
Delkins.
it's total stealth, total shite.
So I'm here in Chris's man cave, yeah, and I'm doing the donkey work again because I'm now Chris's donkey or slave. So as you can see, these leads have got a nice bit sticking on them like that, look, which needs cutting off. So you have to go in there and cut them. Trim them up and then into the bucket, and that's what we're doing. So everyone has to be cut as tight as you can to the base. And then they all need filing down to make them nice and smooth. And then once it's all filed down and nice and smooth, then we can do what we've just been showing you Chris doing, coating them in all these different funky coats. So that's what we're doing at the minute. So a little bit of training there for lead making. Just shit myself, I thought it were a rat going over the top of the roof, but it weren't, it were pigeons.
Piggy-ons.
It were a rat with wings.
Piggy-ons.
Right, so we're just finishing off Ginger Hawkins' order here. So he's got his pears, and what we're doing it in today then?
Squares, pears.
Square pears. And what are you doing it in, mate?
Dark sand.
What? Can't at minute. We're doing Ginger Hawkins' order. Master at work, Mr. Screaming Dawkins, here to you on DVD and Blu-ray. Here is Mr. Screaming Delkins, YouTube sensation, like the chocolate toffee.
You're a complete knob. You know that, don't you?
Can't hold camera still because I'm giggling at you, mate. So there you go, dark sand. Look at that.
Goes darker in water, of course.
I love that he does his little helicopter finish when he's done. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. You are a legend. Helicopter, helicopter, helicopter sink. Love it, don't you? You like it that flipping big camo Carl's come to visit, haven't you? Play leads with you. Play leads. Play leads. You didn't get that. You were too close. I had it on your face. So, we're finishing off Ginger Hawkins as last lead. Just warmed up there nicely. Nice bit of dark sand, we call in that, yes, Mr. Delkins? Treat your women as gentle as that.
No, smash the granny out of them. But there's only one.
You're your poopy. Screaming Delkins. I thought we were going to eat that lead then.
You'll be eating fucking something in a minute. You'll be eating lead! Ginger Hawkins leads, I've been complete. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
There you go, Ginger Hawkins. We've been busy.
That'll cost you €10, that, mate.
Good lad.
Remember, a towel is not a hat. You maggots.
Hey, where's the bell end at gone, mate?
Hey, it's upstairs in wardrobe.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Can you still see bell end on it?
Yeah, it won't come out.
Will it not, you bell end?
Should I take it to France?
Yeah, for old time's sake.
There you go, Ginger. Lead making factories, no place for children. Wait outside the door.
What we're going to say to you? Are we going to do the Bob Marley dance when we're in France, mate?
We're doing all sorts of dancing. Look at me, I've had a few beers type dancing. Did a squaddy shuffle.
I love it when you do your chubby brown dance.
Me chubs.
Yeah.
It's not perfected that yet, have you, Carl?
No, I could never do. I'm not. Chubs, you fat bastard.
I can't do it now, break my bloody neck. Even worse when it's
You were just getting into full swing then as well, mate. Oh, you're writing Ginger Hawkins on it. Ginger Hawkins. Bish bash bosh.
There you go, €10.
He wants some back leads as well, apparently.
I know, we're doing that as well.
All right.
Made in France.
But, we're having some stuff. Having a Ruby Murray before we get cracking on with some rigs. It's after the clock at night. And I had a bit of a Rogan Josh, tikka masala, some of them big crisp stuff thingies. Cream and all. And then we're going to do some rigs.
Yeah.
Some France rigs. Mmm.
Alright, mate.
Not bad Ruby Murray, is it?
I like a Ruby Murray, mate.
Numbers having a little bit of a bad hair day, look a bit like Sid Vicious really, but anyway. Chris is still asleep, we were up a bit late last night, making dunking rings, can you believe it? But anyway, hair's a bit spiky as you can see, just got out of bed. Suppose it might as well be the fucking slave and make breakfast, aren't I? Because that's what I normally do. I'm normally a slave, aren't I, Theo? Anyway, so better crack on. I think we might have some bacon butties. Yes, let's have some of them. Anyway, thought I'd just do air up. There you go. That bit better, maybe. Oh, might shave it for France. I've not decided yet. Anyway, breakfast. Let's
Got a good scratchy gonads there, mate. Huh? After all that good scratching. Huh? Good morning, Mr. Screaming Delker. You just managed to get up. Your slave has been hard at work.
Slave, look.
Slave's got his first cup of coffee in his slave mug. And Screaming Delkin's got his tail up in the air like Mickey Mouse. And here we go, Slave's been hard at work making bacon sandwiches for Screaming Delkin.
Mate, this is the last time you're going to see me sober in the morning. From now on it's going to be 7 days of pissed upness.
Oh dear. Not good, Mr. Screaming Delkins.
Thanks mate, you put some sauce on.
I've only got barbecue there. I don't know if you fancy barbecue, but hey ho. Just because you're drunk doesn't mean you're going to have a slave for a week. The deal will be you breakfast one day, me breakfast the next.
Yeah.
Otherwise you'll be on your own.
I don't get up at 8:30 in the morning, mate.
Well, that's fine. See you later, slave.
So, it's morning o'clock, yes, and this is the last time Carlos is going to see me with a happy face in the morning, because when he comes around in France and wakes me up, more than likely, I'm going to be hungover. But last night,
What, like a bear with a sore arse?
more than that, times that by 10, and just hope I haven't got a big stick in my hand. Stop messing! So yesterday we sat round the dinner table and we had a little bit of a rig night for France. So We've put the bait on soak, we've made all the leads, we've done some rigs, and we're going to do other bits and bobs today. So, prior planning and preparation prevents a piss poor performance. And yesterday, I made a new rig. Didn't I, Carlito?
Yeah.
It's called the LSR.
What's that stand for, Christopher?
Longshank Ronnie. And I made some Ronnie rigs with Longshank hooks. It's not them.
Piss pie performance.
What have I done with them?
P. Performing underperforming.
Oh, I know what I did with them.
Yes. You weren't even drinking last night, Chris.
I know, but I don't remember things like I used to.
Bit like your dad then.
Well, worse than me dad, yeah. I can do a shit in my pants and 10 minutes later forget it's still there.
Can I just say one thing? Your dad was nice to us yesterday. He even give Teo an ice cream. Is that a good
Yeah,
sign?
definitely.
Is that a good sign?
Must like you, Carlito. Don't like me. So
Oh,
you're on a winner.
didn't give me an ice cream, just give Teo one.
Did you get one?
No.
Didn't you?
No.
Right, anyway, back in business.
He asked Teo if he'd got a girlfriend,
No, I didn't.
if he'd sorted her out yet.
Yeah, the LSR. Going to try this in France to see if it works.
I
boys
think
and
it'll be
girls.
bang tired of me, mate.
So there we go. The Longshank Ronnie.
Rubbish.
And you can't even see line coming off it.
I know, because it's flown over invisible.
Made by whom?
Made by me. Let's look.
No.
Look at it. See it? See it there? It's Spider Johnny's web. It's on there.
It's Spider John as well.
So I've made some of them. We've got some long shank Ronnies. We've got some short shank Ronnies. That's just the bog standard. So we're going to be trying these in France. But, of course, there'll be pop-ups on these. I suppose you could fish them bottom,
Yeah, you can fish on bottom bait.
or you can fish them like that, but the only thing, it won't sit like that. It'll sit like that unless you've got a bit of a tipped pop-up to sit it vertical, but you can't do that with a bait screw, can you? So I've got to try and get my head around that, how we can stick half a pop-up on the top of a bottom bait to sit it vertical over the hook, which it would normally do on a hair.
Do you know what you could
But
do?
you can't, because it's two baits and you've only got one bait
Do you know what
screw.
you can do?
What can we do, Carl? Come on, enlighten me, Professor.
Put your two boilies together and then screw it onto your bait screw.
Two boilies together with what?
With your air filament.
How are you going to do that?
Just go through it like you'd normally do a normal boilie.
Okay.
If it was on an air rig.
And if it fell off and the fish ate it, then it'd be eating everything else that's in there, wouldn't it? So you've got to be careful of that. If your bait does fall off, there's nothing stuck in the bait that the
Well, the
fish
only
can-
other way you can do it is make them with O-rings and do it that way then.
I know, but that's what I'm saying about the bait screw, mate. You can't do it with a bait screw. Because I've been thinking about it. I was thinking put a bait spike in and then push the other one on the top. So you've got just got like a bait in there, in one bait and the pop up on the top. But if it falls off and the carp eats that, there's a big metal spike in it.
Yeah, that's fair play.
So we can't
But
do
that's
that.
why I wanted to make some last night with O-rings, but the only problem was you left them in your bag and I've run out of mine, so we're going to have to go and get some.
No worries, sharp bursts.
Yeah.
See you later, kids.
Right. Yes, what we're doing is, of course, as we said, we've done a few leads, we've done a few rigs. It's time to knock up a few hook baits. Well, a 6-egg mix, to be perfectly honest. So what we're doing is these are a little 6-egg mix.
You smell that, Teo?
Smell that? Does that smell bad?
You'll enjoy making these, actually. This is what we should have got you doing while we were making leads. You know what I mean?
So what I'm making is just some hook baits. Okay.
Just explain to Teo what we're doing. We're making hook baits, and what are hook baits? They are boilies, Teo. And what did you do up till about 3 years old? What have I caught you doing? Look at the camera, please, Teo. I don't want you back.
Eating boilies.
Yes,
You
I
were
used
eating,
to.
right?
I used to be on the bank with Teo, and I'd turn round when he was a baby, and I'd see him. That wrong video. What was that like, Teo?
Slayer.
Disgusting. I don't want
Enhanced
to smell
salmon oil
that.
and the Pierre de Resistance, because these are what these are. They're only hook baits, so they've got my special in, which is basically a feed-inducing squid and
I smell
octopus
that.
koi rearer. He has used in Japan for raising koi carp. Yeah, apparently, yeah, fish smell this, and even if they're full to the brim with food, they have to eat more. So hook baits with a few freebies around it. So we're only doing a limited amount. So we're not doing big bulk quantities. Yeah, we're doing a limited amount for hook bait, and then a few sniffers.
Yeah.
So they can get the big fat mud pig heads down and start troughing.
What do they do, Teo?
So that's our flavourings.
You don't like being on video, mate?
But we can't overdo it with this because it's strong stuff.
Anyway, so I've caught Teo from being 1 year old up to 3 years old, and I've turned round and caught him eating boilies. So now he's going to actually see how a boilie is made. So we've done 6 eggs, haven't we, Chris?
6 egg mix this.
And what's the next component of the boilie
You've
making?
got to put your liquid flavours, enhancers, FOSS oils, everything, and your additives in there next. Okay. So, but they need to be accurate measurements. So we need to get a syringe.
Is it a bit like pastry? It has to be accurate,
Yeah.
otherwise it
Well,
won't
that's what
work.
We're making food, aren't we?
Exactly.
We're making fish food. They'll taste it. If they don't like it, they'll spit it out and not pick any more up.
But
But if it's
can-
nice and they go nom nom nom.
Can I just explain one thing to you? I'm sorry to stop you while you're in mid-conversation, but in the cooking terms of things, when you're normally cooking, making main courses, starters, soups and that, you can just throw it together and just make it. But when it comes to desserts, it's got to be weighed, it's got to be precise, and it's got to be on it. Otherwise, it just will not work. Just like what we're doing here with
Exactly.
boilies.
Because they'll pick one up, taste it, don't like it, spit it back out again, and not pick any more up. But if they do pick it up and like it, then they'll quaff the lot. And one's got a hook in it, and that results in what we call a one-toner, or a screaming delkin.
Hey, back of the onion bag. You could have said back of the net, but we both said onion bag.
Right, so I need some very, very, very accurate measurements now. Otherwise, yeah, 1 mil too much can be the difference between spitting it out or troughing the lot.
What is that like on strength of the actual
Oh,
bits?
yeah,
What you're
yeah.
putting in?
Well, it's like if you put too much flavouring in a cake, it'd be like, oh god, just taste the chemicals.
Right.
It's the same thing with the carp. They'll just go, oh fucking, I'm not having none of that.
So right, okay, we'll come
Got
back
some
to the
more
next
goodies
bit.
I've got some feed-inducing FOSS oils. There's going to be a little bit of that in there, and we've got some squid and octopus. But we're not going
I
to
don't
make
know
it
if
too
we got
strong.
that on video. I don't know if you lifted it up.
Red Bull food flavouring. Great for making
One,
bakes.
So,
2.
So what we'll do? We'll
Is that the Chinese thing? Is it?
Nope, that's the
Three.
salmon oil. So there's 3 capfuls of that, but that makes it easy to roll and it's got oil in it as well.
Excuse me. Do you have recipes for this?
Yes, I've got a book with them, but I don't know where it is.
All right.
I've got a book with them.
Piss
Because
prior
if you get it right
preparation
and you...
means piss poor performance.
Alright, so...
Did I get that right this time? That's the first.
7p's, mate.
What did I say then?
Waffle about that in a minute. Yeah. Because what you do, if you make a bait and it absolutely hammers a lake and you haven't written it down, you'll be like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what did I put in it?
Oh yeah. What's this one you're putting in?
Very limited amount because this is strong stuff. I'm not even putting half a cap of this in. And that's to a 6 egg mix. 3 mil per kilo. 3 mil per kilo is the recommended dosage.
Is that what it says?
Oh, he's telling us to put 5, 5 and 7 in here for a 6 egg mix. Dosage 2 to 10 mil per 6 eggs. I put 3 mil in because there's some salmon oil in there as well.
I'd put a little bit more in than me. Let's smash it up this year, Chris.
Yeah, but we don't too strong because
Yeah.
it can reject them. There we go.
Right, that'll do. We're happy with
5
that, yeah?
mil. That's 5 mil.
Yeah, 'cause we got a bit of
5 mil. That's 5 mil.
yeah, 'cause we got a bit of salmon.
The salmon
So
oil.
what's the? You got salmon oil in it,
Squid and octopus koi rearer.
right?
Then we've got. That'll be my wife. Told ya.
It's the wife. It's the wife.
Hello, Shapoopy. You've caught us mid-film.
It's the wife. It's the wife on the phone.
Big waterproof camo bottoms. And it's fantastic, Chris.
Fantastic.
Really good. I wouldn't have put on them if they were shit.
Have they got a massive arse in them so mine will fit in?
Brand new. And
Where's mine then, Shapoopy?
Did you get big camo Carl some camouflage waterproof pants?
no, they're only one pair. It's a trousers wet.
Okay, we'll have a leg each, mate.
I think they're on the edition then.
We'll be like Jay the Peg.
We will, we'll be walking around like that because he does anyway. He keeps me stood upright, so a pair of trousers between two of us will be fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, why are you talking? Why are you talking weird on phone? Will you put your normal voice on, please?
Yeah.
This is me as a voice.
No, your normal voice.
I,
Got a stupid voice like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right.
Guess what, Denise? I drank out my slave mug this morning.
Yes, and I found
We're now
some magic
recording
Why-
again.
5 mil of feed-inducing FOSS oil. A capful is 5 mil.
So what exactly is that?
Feed-inducing FOSS oil. It's against the trigger that starts them to feed. They might not be hungry, but they smell that, they get hungry. It's like people who smoke weed. You know what they do? They have one of them and that's it, they get the munchies and they just eat everything, including sleeping bags and bed chairs. They eat the lot. And that's what that does to fish. It gives them a bone on a dog couldn't chew through. And makes them want to eat stuff.
Not like I've not heard that before.
Right, that is it now.
So,
But let's see.
oh, what's this one?
Bit of squid and octopus.
Stick a bit in. Stick a bit in. Because you got squid and octopus, that other one, so you might as well squid and octopus it all the way around. That's a nice and juicy and sickly and thick.
Could have done with a shake, that to be honest. And we'll put some Red Bull in it as well.
No, let's not
Squid
overdo
octopus
it.
and Red Bull.
Yeah, you'll see fish flying out at Lake Heritage.
They give you wings.
Oh,
I'll
brilliant.
ring it up, I'll ring it up. Going fly, fly, let fly the wings.
Let's smell this, Teo.
Teo, stop messing.
like
You're out the
smelling?
garage.
Oh, I can smell squid and
You can
octopus.
smell the salmon oil as well.
Yeah, you can, yeah. I think just a little bit of Red Bull, because we don't want them taking
No.
off too high, mate.
I'm not putting Red Bull in them.
Yeah, just a little bit. Come on, it'll be funny.
Eh?
It could be the difference.
Alright, we'll put
Only a little bit,
But this is...
because we don't want them flying more than 10 foot out at water, you know what I
Here
mean?
we do.
Teo wants to put full bottle in. He wants them back over in England.
That's how strong it is.
One way to steal carp, give them Red Bull and fly them back to the lake of your choice.
Fly them all over the world to get them into your
Right,
head.
that's it, we're done. Flying carp.
Can I mix that?
Look what you
You can
could.
smell that already. That is 3 minute drops.
Look what you could have caught.
Look what you could, y'all.
You can smell the Red Bull in that now. That was 3 minute drops.
Let me smell.
Can't you?
That's sexy good. If they like that fishy sort of smell and that Red Bull kicker, we're laughing, mate.
Look at this little kicker.
Innit, mate?
Yeah, right. I tell you what, little kicker, if you don't stop messing about, you're out of the garden.
Once you get some boilies sorted and he starts rolling them, he'll right enjoy it, won't you, mate?
And eating.
What, you're not going to eat them? They smell like crab and something weird. Oh, so you've done 6 eggs, but how much of that are you actually adding?
I'm just putting a little bit in.
What is it?
Halibut pellet powder, pulverised.
Oh, that'll do well, won't it? Because that's like what you've put in already.
Yeah, it's a very fishy flavour.
It's going to be a fishy bait, this one. Isn't it?
Just good chocolate.
I don't want too much because it's basically crumb. It's not powder, like talcum powder. It's crumb, so it will be difficult to roll if you put too much in.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so what we'll do is I put most of the palette, but I put a bit of a taster in there. It's like,
I think if
like
Teo
a pan of
if Teo has a little stir, then it might bring us the luck. Go on,
Yeah.
Teo, stir.
stir that. Don't get it everywhere though.
And don't drop on floor, otherwise you will be kicked out of the lead factory. You'll be kicked out the lead factory, Teo. What do you think of that, son?
And I don't mess about.
Hey? What do you think of that, Teo? Look at camera. Oh, you're shaking your booty.
Right, mate.
Is that what you think of that, is it? Are you giving it the booty infusion?
Short, sharp shots.
Yeah. Is that our lucky dance for fish? Is that our new dance me and Chris have got to do in France if we're going to catch? The booty dance. That'll be funny with our arses. Because they're so big. Oh, you got to put one leg up too, is it? I hope you're learning this dance because we're going to have to do it in France to catch, you know. What's that, my mate? You're not getting the attention. I do apologise.
It's the case of would you like to see what other base mix I'm putting in?
Oh, yes.
I've got 10 kilos
please.
of trigger ice, which is Nutribait. We could either put that in,
Oh, that's a nice looking boilie.
84 quid a tub. Or we've got the Nutribaits
At half price, yeah?
big fish mix at 84 quid a tub.
So, really, for those two tubs, it's cost you 84 quid.
No, yeah, which should have been 168.
Yeah. Good lad.
So, what do you want in then? You decide, Carlos. Trigger
Which
ice.
one?
Trigger ice is also a fish meal based one, by the smell of it. Get
Yeah.
down!
And what's the big fish mix?
Fish. Basically dried and ground up fish.
Tell you what we'll do. We'll smell both and make a decision. Short, sharp shot. So, after me, Teo and Chris going through the decision on trigger ice or the other one, we've decided on, it's the big fish mix we've got there, mate.
You want that one? What do you want? Trigger ice?
No? But I thought you were ice, ice, baby, but it's the big...
What do you want? Which one do you want? Go and smell it again.
Oh, God.
It's up to you.
I think I prefer the big fish mix, to be honest. Here, you alt video and video me. I'll smell these baits as well, actually.
That's trigger ice.
My head's stuck, I can't get it out. Oh, cheers, mate.
Your head's chopped, your head.
Move, Teo. Hang on, move. Teo, move.
Mark my name.
I seen you doing that.
well,
You can't
shove his
get
head in.
me, mate. You're too big and grumpy.
Yeah, and he was too slow out of the way. Which one you having, trigger ice or big fish?
I preferred the smell of the big fish, but I like the thing of the trigger ice because we do Teo's dance in France and we'll put Ice Ice Baby on and do the
Ice, ice,
trigger
baby.
ice, shaking the
Ice,
boot.
ice, baby.
Look, Teo, turn around, shaking the boot. Like that, and remember, leg has to come up.
Like father, like son, eh? Both,
Yeah.
both retarded.
So, we're going to have to go trigger ice just for that thought.
Like you're knocking shit off everywhere now.
Yeah.
So,
Let's do
back
that
in the
then,
man
yeah.
cave.
We've now made our decision. We liked the concept of the trigger ice, so we could do the Ice Ice Baby song, shaking the booty,
Ice, ice,
one leg
baby
up.
song. Ice,
So we've
ice,
decided
ice, baby song.
we'll do trigger ice just for that,
Ice.
and we're going to mix in a little bit of the fish, big fish, because that's what we want to catch. The big fish mix, which is there. We're going to do a 50-50 blend. So we've got best of both worlds because we've got fish base and we've got trigger ice just to make it sexy good and the Ice Ice Baby song. Okay. So for 6 eggs, how many sort of kilo of base mix would you put in, Chris? Or are you just guessing it?
About a kilo of bait.
Right.
Usually 6 eggs.
It's a shame you couldn't have done that on my mixing bowl at work. You could have flown it out, mate.
I know.
Could have thrown the whole tub in and just got a load of eggs. And how many eggs do you reckon would do that whole tub there?
What? That? Well, there's 10 kilos, mate. 6 eggs, 10 kilos.
What is it? 6 eggs, 10 times 6, 60 eggs.
60 eggs would probably do all that.
Well, you're saying 6 eggs a kilo?
Well, it depends, really. It's how much.
I mean, I'm not good at spelling, but that mathematics I think I got right. Is that correct, Chris?
Might be.
Normally he'd pipe up and say something about my smelling now, but he didn't.
Yeah, your spelling's rubbish.
I bet that gets put in, eh, Chris?
Yeah, mine's a lot
He's
better.
smiling, look. He's a little bit tired, but he's smiling at that one. I thought you were putting a bit of other one in as well.
I've got to make a paste, mate. Not
Ah.
diarrhea. It's supposed to stink.
That's what you like about making munger and that, but this time, Teo, we're not making munger. What we're making? Look around and look at me.
Boilies.
Back of the net.
Boilies.
Shift.
Oh.
Now, I do that.
Oh, we got to do dabs as well, have we?
Yeah, the dabber goes dab, sir. The dabber goes dab, 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 dab. Ah.
Chris, what's happening? Are you upset because you're not getting tension,
No,
mate?
I thought it was Boilie making, not Retard's Got Talent.
Oh, Chris is not happy. Hey, mate.
Over there, mate, are you?
Yeah, well, I'll come over here and look
This is
into.
because
Can you
this
show
is
me?
a lady's present.
Can you show me the mix now? You've got to where it is. Look. Can you lift it up? Is that possible?
Let me do something with it quick.
Paste. Get that out of the way. It's be out in the garden, I told you.
I'll
There's
do
one thing you don't do in my command game, and
Alright.
that's piss about. You piss about, you get kicked out. Simple as.
Oh, I like that.
but never when
You piss about, you get kicked out.
But when
So.
you with your dad, you never do.
Does it go?
Because you still don't
We mix it a bit harder than that, or is that how you have it?
For now, and then you'll just, because you've got to keep it into a paste.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it won't roll.
Did you lock the car door?
Yeah.
Good.
Why would you
So
say
that's good, isn't it? Nice one, Mr. Thorny. So, would you like to say anything about what you're putting in there now? The big fish mix. So we've done ice baby 50-50 mix, 6 eggs, and all Chris's beautiful infusions.
Okay, how many chances you get in man cave?
One.
That's your one chance, mate.
Oh, and have a look what he's done.
Ooh, it might be a little bit too sticky.
Oh, can I have a go?
No, because your hands will stink.
I don't care, I'll wash them.
I could have just took that mix and made it up for us at work, mate. We could have finished rolling them on bank, couldn't we, and boiled them off if I made mix up. Not that long at work, that.
I know, but you don't want to be sticking this in where you're going to be sticking your cakes.
Yeah, but it gets cleaned. Anyway, it's only a thought. Nice one.
Sticky, man.
Have you been wiping your bottom again on the bank? I know you wanted a poo-poo earlier. That's taken to Michael. Bet Teo would love to get his hands in that now, wouldn't you, mate? Huh? You've got a big ball in your hand there, Screaming Delkins.
Like one of these balls.
Not as big as that, your one, Teo.
That's a hook bait, isn't it, mate?
What are you after? A shark?
That's one boilie. That's a kilo boilie, that, mate.
Is it? Is it actually?
It's not bad. It's not that far off a kilo, that is it, mate?
Is it heavy?
kilo.
Don't get your hands too mucky, because then you'll have to go and wash them, mate.
It's that sticky.
No, is it?
It's a kilo. Old Delkins. Old Delkins. Can I come and smell your balls? Or your ball?
Smell my balls. Smell my balls. Smell my fishy balls. Smell my fishy balls. And my fish tits. Fish titties.
Do your chubby brown dance
Not had
holding
a bath
that?
for a week.
That's what you smell like when we're in France. Do your chubby brown dance then, with your balls.
What is that bet, man? Can't do it. I'll ruin me. $3.99. Regional clips. There we go. That's a beautiful paste now. That is just the right consistency.
Looks good, that, mate.
Like wheat juice.
But what you do, you've got to keep it in a bag to stop it drying out.
What? So in effect, we could mix them up and take it to France and boil it out there,
Yeah.
if you bagged it up,
So what you want to do?
or cling filmed it even.
That's what I mean. Cling film, plastic bag.
Yeah.
Like that. And then put it in the freezer. Take it with you. By the time I get there, it's defrosted. And there you go. No stink. No stink.
God, I love your balls, Chris.
Let me smell your balls.
Can I smell Miles? Smell?
I reckon that'll do all right out there, me, that, mate.
Hey, have a smell.
Let's have a look. Have you got ball juice on your face?
Stop messing.
Yeah. I'm just having it wiped on my belly.
No, you
Get off of my belly.
get off of my hell, man.
Oh, that should be all right. And will it hold the smell and flavour for quite a long time
Smells
then?
like poo my face now.
It's not so much the smell that comes
It
off
does smell a little bit like when Screaming Delkin goes and poos in the woods. No wonder they found it, because it smells that bad.
Why didn't I put any colouring in?
I don't know, why not?
Because it's red and brown base mix, mate. It won't go any other colour than that.
Alright.
You can put 4 kilos of red or orange in there and it'll still be brown.
Is it?
Yeah, so if you want to make red, yellow, orange boilies, make sure you've got a white base mix. There you go.
But if it's a brown base mix,
It's
you
just
get
like
brown.
You just get brown.
And
Fair
do
enough.
all your colours.
Short, sharp, shock.
You're quite good at playing with balls, aren't you, Christopher?
Yeah, with these balls.
Hey?
There we go. Right, we need
You like to slap your balls?
We need cling film now to stop that drying out.
Oh, good. So what do you do? Rest it for a bit before you roll your balls around?
Yes. There we go. We're done.
Bish bash bosh, look what you
shit,
could have
so
won. So here we go, back at Man Cave, and just seeing Mr. Screaming Delcom set up his little table, and a bit of beautiful engineering been done for his boilie making table. Crack on.
They're not technically buckets. They're ear warmers.
Anyway, so he's built this table himself, and I had to pull out the video pretty smart quick because I was that impressed with what he's done here. It's flipping bang on. So obviously he's made this bit of wood and he's put his little boilie bit on top, and he's engineered, because he's quite a clever bloke really, for these little buckets which fit in absolutely perfect. So the boilies get rolled on this little table here, and as he's ready to finish them off and drop them, instead of dropping them down the back, they just roll out the back, and he's got these buckets here perfectly fitting in just for it to drop in once they've been rolled. So if we look up there like that, how good is that? I'm quite impressed with that, Mr. Screaming Delkins, to be fair with you. You might be a bit daft, but I tell you what, you're quite clever. You are clever. Clever. He surprises you all the time. How can a pissed up person like him act the way he does, but then come out with some absolute corking ideas?
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The drunken sober version.
Yes. So that's why he is so next to like psychopathic sadism
Psychopathic genius.
is yeah. Well, that's what they say about psychos, isn't it? That they're next to genius.
Oh, musty.
And he's pretty genius, to be fair. Tell you what to have a go.
I know what that looks like.
Roll a sausage dong.
That's what I was just thinking.
Look at that. Like a baby's arm.
Did you? In fact, actually, it looks like you've moulded that like off yourself.
It is.
That's why Denise had to check it out.
It's like a baby's arm.
Hey, I've just zoomed in a little bit. Yeah. Denise had to look at it, didn't she, to see if she'd like it or not? Because if she didn't like it, then that'd be
Pull
it.
me dick off.
Is he? Is he mad or what? I think you've got toe in stitches now, screaming. So he's filling up his pipe.
Boy.
Filling the hole with some schlong.
I wondered why you always talked about filling the dark long pipe. No wonder he's got into boilie making and fishing, because it reminds him of things he likes to do. You like screwing things as well, don't you?
Where is it? Can I have a shotgun bait?
Oh, that bait's smelling. Can you smell it? It's good. So, we're all... You've topped your gun up, have you, Screaming?
Yes, and I'm going to unload it.
Can I please have it though?
Not yet.
What, unloading, Teo?
You're wrong. If you don't come out too well, what we have to do is just put a little bit of oil in here, but that will be salmon oil. We could use. You can use all that down. Stop messing about it.
Are you priming your trigger? Here's a little bit of squeeze and a bit of poo came out. Did you squeeze and a little bit of poo came out?
God, this is hard work. Right. Let's see if these come out okay.
Oh, bonner de douche! Look at them, Teo!
Nice boilies there.
There we go, gentlemen.
And that's how you do it, mate.
Tips, tricks and handy hints. Use a 14mm nozzle with a 16mm table and they'll come out round. Use a 16mm nozzle with a 16mm table, you'll get oblong barrels and they all fall to bits. Tips, tricks, handy hints has now been changed to fantastic innovations. Back of the onion bag. So there we go, mate. Look at that barrel. Nice little look, mate, that, isn't it?
What, you're sponsored by Coram now?
I
I bet that don't find its way to video. Hey!
You normally roll them
onion
off
bag.
straight in. Bosh, next one straight in.
Ah,
but I
right.
wanted to check the quality first.
And you wanted to show us
yes.
yeah.
Normally that'll go
Delcom Innovations.
like that, and then I roll it, bosh, and they all just drop in.
Delcom Innovations, nice one.
Why don't you just roll them in from there now?
It's too hard. You've got to get the exact thickness here, and we're down to 0.5 millimetre. Too big, come out oblong. Too small, won't roll properly. Get it right, they come out perfectly round. Oh.
So, scripts. Go on.
Move tail.
Why don't you just roll it in?
You might do this time. Ah, ah.
And then what I normally do is just Roll them off in. Straight into the pot. There you go. Nice little upbake barrel. That's how they make barrels, because they make it too small to go in the mould. And it comes
Too
out-
small.
Yeah, they make the sausage too
Ah,
small and it comes out as a barrel.
So they just separate them off and they can still sell them.
I'm going to try with my left hand this time. Going this way because I can't get over there. I can here.
Well, it depends. Are you a left-hand wanker or a right-hand?
I'm a both-handed wanker.
Because it's that big.
Is it better doing it that way?
Some of these are going to come out dumbbells. Because I've just made the sausage a little bit too small out the way.
It won't matter. It all goes out in the same place, doesn't it?
Told you, dumbbells. Little hook weights off.
I'm not just off it. There you go. Nice one.
About 15 mil that.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
If it was round it'd be 16 mil. If it's dumbbell 15.
So that's
It
the
totters off.
difference between the dumbbell.
Don't squash them. Once you fill 2 up, boil them. You've got about, I don't know, 3-4 kilo,
Yeah.
probably more.
Could we cope with 2 Delcums on flipping bank at the same time? That's the question. What do you say, Father Delcum? Peekabra.
Mickey Bra, very good in Swedish.
Is it? Bang tidy. Like it. Anyway, so in pot now. What we're doing in pot, Chris?
What we've done, young Teo has rolled himself some hook baits.
Turn around, let me have a look at you.
Noddy, come here.
Tell us what you've done.
Stop dancing like a lunatic.
You've rolled your own up baits, have you?
You're
Yeah.
going to grow up to be alright.
Right. And
West Bayzone.
Chris is doing what for you?
Uh,
I'm going to put them in there with some squigging octopus glug.
I've got plenty of cigars to take with me.
Who have you got bloody, you've got 52 cigars now.
51.
That's our extra person in car now, Chris, isn't it?
49 of these.
You have to change your name.
Have to get my jumper.
Look like Daddy Delkins. High five.
What? Turkey.
These are Spanish ones.
No, the Cubans.
These
They're Cuban.
No, these are for the Piedros. Spanish ones.
They're not Spanish, they're the Cubans, the Habanos.
Oh, aye.
Yes, listen to me when I tell you something, because I know when I'm right. If you get Habanos cigars with the Habanos seal and the Cuban seal on a box of cigars, they're from Cuba.
Oh, they're Piedros.
There we go.
Mm.
They're the Cuban.
How many did you do now? Because we've got to get how many out?
12 I did.
Oh, he knows exactly. How many did you eat?
None.
What, because you've grown out of that phase now?
What boilies?
Yeah, when he was a baby, he used to eat boilies. I've turned around, caught him there eating boilies.
You wouldn't eat these ones, they'd spit them straight out.
Are you going to be that tall, mate?
I'm going to be 10 foot.
If you're 10 foot, you'll be the tallest man in the world.
No, I won't.
You
The
what?
tallest person in the world is 11.
I'm sure. Was it? Nah.
He is.
8 foot 11.1 and 35 stone. Robert Pershing Wadlow. I'm a mountain of information. You only need to ask.
Useless information.
Short, sharp shock.
So is Teo's boilies all out now, Chris?
Yeah.
He's not very good at catching the balls.
Does he have to go?
Right, Teo. Go and put these out in the sun. Watch out, they're hot. Go and put them in the sun to dry. Then we'll glug them. Alright. Eh?
What does that mean?
Oh, it's like that.
Come on then, Carlito. You've just had a quick roll. First time ever rolling Boilie, 16mm. Let's have a look.
Right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, not too
Not
bad.
too bad. A couple of.
Yeah, but they're 14mm now, barrels.
Yeah.
But them are not too bad, young man.
Very good.
You have to sort that out, Chris.
What? Yeah,
The stuff that used to be deleted.
yeah, we'll just get rid of all the films that are already on it. Let's have a look at now. How many have I done?
I don't know.
Loads.
Show me. Show me. Show me how many.
Not just now.
Remember, get a nice 15mm. That's 14. That's 14. There we go, that's it, that thickness. And then scrunch them up into one big nice line.
Do you know what it's reminding me of?
Yeah.
You in the
Pumping.
woods.
No, looks like you're icing a cake, mate. Don't look like a big Thor herd coming out your back package.